Good afternoon, and I trust that the Lord is blessing you on this Lord's Day. Here in Michigan, of course, we have more snow, and I know in many parts of our country, people are having ice storms, sleet, snow. But today I'd like to continue some of my thoughts from the book of Philippians, and I'm looking at Philippians 1:21. Because this little verse, it's just a few words, basically talk about our whole life. What is most important in life? And Paul, just in a few words, tells us what is most important in life. And he says in Philippians 1:21, "For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain." And I was thinking about that. What does it mean to live for Christ? Because that was Paul's goal. That should be our goal. And I thought about who Christ is. And I thought about him being Savior and teacher, etc. And so I wrote these words down, and I hope that they'll be helpful for you as we think about our priority in life, our meaning in life, as for to me to live is Christ, and then, of course, to die is gain. And so this is what I wrote, and I hope it will be a blessing to you. What does it mean to live for Christ? It means that I come to him as my Savior. It means I submit to him as my Lord. It means I follow him as my shepherd. It means I abide in him as my vine. It means I walk with him as my friend. It means I listen to him as my teacher. And it means I imitate him as my example. Because Christ truly is all these things. And when we realize that Christ is our Savior, Lord, shepherd, vine, friend, teacher, and example, we respond to that. And when we respond to those qualities of Jesus Christ, then we are living for Christ, following him, accepting him as Savior, following his example, abiding in him. But then Paul says something else that's really exciting. For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. Now, most people don't see dying as gain. But Paul knew Jesus Christ as a Savior, and he knew that for him to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. So what does he gain when he dies? Well, if you know the Lord as Savior, we gain a new home. Remember, Jesus said, I prepare a place for you, and I'm coming again and receiving you unto myself. But not only do we gain a new home, but we gain a new future, a whole future in eternity. And then we gain a new body. We won't have this suffering. We won't have this pain. And also we gain new sight. We have insight. We don't need to walk by faith anymore because we'll see all that the Lord has promised. And then, of course, we gain new fellowship. First of all, intimate fellowship with Jesus Christ and with those that have gone on before us and those who will follow after us. We will be able to have fellowship with them in heaven. And so Paul, in just these few words, tells you and me what should be important in our life. For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. Now, one person once shared this with me, and it was meaningful to me. If we put it in words of the world, for to me to live is money, and to die is to lose it all. For to me to live is fame, and to die is to be forgotten. For to me to live is pleasure, and to die is never to experience pleasure ever again. And so I like what Paul says because he gives us what is important. For to me to live is Christ and to die is gain. I hope that each of us will realize the importance of this verse. For to me to live is Christ and to die is gain. May the Lord bless your life today, tomorrow, and the next day.